Welcome back to BrewFix, where coffee meets craftsmanship. In espresso culture, consistency is treated as the ultimate goal. Same dose, same time, same yield, same taste, every single shot. And while consistency is important, there's a truth most people never hear. Too much consistency can actually make espresso taste boring. Today, we're breaking down why absolute consistency flattens flavor, what science says about variation and perception, and how professionals balance control without killing character. Why consistency became the gold standard. Consistency matters because espresso is fragile. Without control, shots swing wildly between sour and bitter. Cafés rely on consistency to avoid failure. Over time, this practical need turned into a belief. The more consistent the espresso, the better it must be. But consistency is a defensive strategy, not a creative one. It prevents bad coffee. It doesn't guarantee exciting coffee. Espresso flavor lies in a range, not a point. Extraction science shows that good espresso doesn't exist at a single perfect point. It exists within a window, a range where acidity, sweetness, body, and bitterness overlap pleasantly. When you lock espresso into the dead center of that range every time, you reduce variation, but you also reduce expression. Flavor becomes predictable, smooth, and sometimes dull. Why variation creates perceived complexity. Human perception is comparative. We notice contrast more than absolute values. Small variations in acidity, aroma, or mouthfeel between shots keep the brain engaged. When every espresso tastes exactly the same, the sensory system adapts quickly and stops noticing nuance. According to sensory science, perfect repetition reduces perceived complexity, even when quality remains high. How overstabilizing kills character. Ultra-tight consistency often comes from heavy stabilization, extremely narrow grind ranges, aggressive puck control, fixed profiles, and conservative extraction endpoints. These reduce defects, but they also suppress extremes. The espresso becomes safe, rounded, and neutral. From a BrewFix perspective, this is espresso designed to avoid complaints, not to excite drinkers. Why great cafes allow control drift. Top cafes don't aim for identical shots. They aim for directional consistency. Shots may vary slightly day to day or hour to hour, but they stay within a flavor identity. This control drift preserves freshness and liveliness while avoiding failure. It's not sloppy, it's intentional. Why home baristas feel this more. Home baristas often chase extreme consistency because they pull fewer shots and want certainty. Ironically, this makes espresso feel repetitive and unrewarding over time. The joy disappears. What's missing isn't skill, it's allowance for variation within control. The difference between stability and rigidity. Stability means the system behaves predictably. Rigidity means it cannot move. Espresso needs stability, not rigidity. Machines, grinders, and recipes should allow small shifts without collapsing. When a system is too rigid, it resists expression and magnifies boredom. How to make espresso interesting without making it bad. The goal isn't chaos, it's flexibility. Stable grinding, clean machines, and good water create a safe foundation. From there, small variations in ratio, stop point, or temperature can reintroduce vibrancy. The science supports this. Flavor interest increases when variation exists within bounds. Consistency protects espresso, but it doesn't make it exciting. Once you understand the difference between control and rigidity, espresso becomes alive again. At BrewFix, we don't chase sameness. We chase repeatable quality with character. BrewFix, keeping your coffee machines running and your morning's caffeinated.